Hello everybody, and welcome to this little interview with my Amerasian friend, Auntie, the son. And this is a very special interview because her and her husband and her two youngest children are going to the US, and her oldest children are sadly not able to go to US right now, but had to stay behind in Vietnam. And it's some kind of for me as a person who helps people, it's a very sad situation because separating a family after her have been separated from her American father is even more painful. But like I say, I hope that he will come to the US after his parents coming and her older sister. And so we're doing this small interview, and of course it's difficult because we're not speaking English. So we are using Hong as a translator. So yeah, we're trying to do a small interview about how they're feeling about going to the US, small things about the issue about leaving, and same with her son in English. So I hope you enjoy this very special interview. Okay, we start to ask you the question, how do you feel about going to the US?
Bạn nghĩ như thế nào khi mà sắp sửa là đi Mỹ, sắp sửa định đi sang Mỹ?
Tôi rất là hạnh phúc.
I'm very happy.
Đã từ hồi nhỏ tới giờ rồi, nhưng mà tới bây giờ thì thật sự là điều đó trở thành sự thật. Nhưng mà đi thì nói chung là trong lòng nó chỉ có 50 thôi, còn 50 ở một quen này. Tại vì em sanh ở đây.
Mình
Dạ. Mẹ già của em.
Một nửa vui một nửa buồn.
Dạ. Em rất là lo.
Thế còn mẹ đây bà,
Dạ.
hai đứa con lớn này.
Nói chung gia đình.
Okay. She said she also have been also a little bit worried about her mother and her two children who over 21 years old must remain here in Vietnam.
So when she comes to the US, what's her biggest dream?
Cái ước mơ mà khi qua Mỹ thì em qua Mỹ thì có những ước mơ như thế nào? Cái là ước mơ Mỹ á.
Ước mơ Mỹ khi bước chân tới là cái thứ nhất đầu tiên là phải ôm bố vào lòng.
The first time when she arrived in the States, she would like to give a big hug to her father.
And you met your father last year, right? He came to Vietnam last year.
Em gặp bố năm rồi đúng không? Ở Việt Nam đúng không?
Yeah.
How was it to meet him for the first time in real?
Tức là cái cảm giác em như thế nào khi mà em gặp bố em lần đầu tiên ở Việt Nam và bố em bay từ Mỹ qua Việt Nam để gặp em, cảm giác như thế nào?
Nói chung em rất là xúc động, nói chung em không nói nên lời. Lần đầu tiên em ôm bố thật sự là bằng xương mà thật, em rất là như là em không nghĩ tới luôn.
First time she felt very emotional to meet her father in person and hold her father like like a real one.
True.
Okay.
True.
She never took about it, but that happened.
Okay. The final question: would you ever like to come back to Vietnam to visit again after you come to live in the US?
Tức là sau khi mà định cư Hoa Kỳ rồi, em có muốn trở lại Việt Nam để thăm Việt Nam là cái nơi mà quê mẹ mình?
Cái đó là điều đầu tiên em suy nghĩ.
That's the first thing that she thinking about. She was thinking about come back to Vietnam after she lived in the States for a while. Then she must come back to Vietnam because she still has her mother here.
Okay. Thank you so much. And now it's your turn. I'll do that in English. Is that okay, or you want to translate it?
Còn dịch trong khỏi.
Con khỏi.
Okay, no need.
Okay. So your parents is going to US, right?
Yeah.
And you and your older sister is going to be left behind.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
So about us, that should be happen like that because, be honest, we over 21 years old. so we need to stay here. Because in the law in the U.S., we are not approved to go there with my parents, so we need to stay here for a while. It could be 5 or 6, 7 years, I don't know, but they need to maintain a life, still working like a normal people, and continue to live like a Vietnamese here for that time.
So the day come when it's you and your sister's turn to come to the US. What is your dream in US besides being together with your family, your grandfather, your mother, your father, your siblings? What is your dream in US? How do you see yourself in US?
So our reunions, of course, that is the best one we can do after that time for a long time. So beside that, I want to do the same thing like my mom. That a big hurt for my grandfather.
So now you know your mom, your father, your 2 youngest siblings are going to the US more or less soon. How do you feel about it? Happy for them or sad for them?
Happy for them because they are. It's like an opportunity for us to go there in the U.S. because if they don't do it, we have no choice.
So you think, I mean, I had this kind of thing in my mind that your mom, some way, not because your grandfather did it because he didn't knew that he had a daughter. I mean, your mom was left behind, and now you and your sister are left behind. Does it repeat itself, or it just like it happened when it happened?
Yeah. So don't worry about that. It's our destiny because I find out my grandfather in 2019. It's not really soon for us, so we have to stay here. It's okay. It's our destiny.
So I can understand your mom because your mom, she's a half American. You can see her.
Her face.
Yeah, and of course you can see you a little bit. You're taller, your nose.
Yeah.
So do you feel like a Vietnamese, or do you feel like not like your mom? Your mom feels half American. Do you feel like 75% Vietnamese, 25% American? How do you feel?
I don't know how to say, but I look at my mom face. It's not really a Vietnamese. I believe it, and I don't show myself. I look at in the mirror. I see my face. Actually, it's not really a Vietnamese people. It's really different. I know that because I was a young guy, a little.
But did you feel when you went to school in Vietnam?
Yeah.
Started, you felt people see you as a different person? I mean, you're taller than everybody, and people ask you, who are you? What are you?
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, the same question when I used a young boy. So everybody asked me, where are you from? Are you a foreigner or what? Are you not Vietnamese? Like that. So it's happened every year, every month with a stranger. So it's nothing new to me.
And today it's still the same, or it's different now? Vietnam changed.
Yeah, we don't change. Yeah.
Okay, anyway, thank you for taking the time to answer those questions, and we wish you the best.
Yeah, and you have good.
So here we had Win, and Win, she's one of the younger daughter, and she's actually going to the US.
Yeah.
Not like her brother who's too old to go, and when she wanna have a little interview. So when, first of all, I appreciate that you take time talking to me.
Yeah.
And would you like to tell me how old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
And you are ready to go to the US?
Yes, 2 months later.
So how do you feel like going? How do you feel inside about going to your grandfather's land?
Oh, I'm really excited to see him. Yeah.
And what do you want? What is your dream about in the US? How do you feel?
Actually, right now I don't know anything, but I really is excited to come to the US, and I think it's very it's amazing. Yeah.
I mean, like everybody's watched television that look about US, how does US look like? I mean, you see a lot of American movies. Do you think the reality is like a movie?
Yeah, it's like a movie. Yeah.
What kind of movies? Or?
I think I don't know. I,
Well, I mean, before I talked to your older brother, and he's going to stay behind with your older sister, and you and your other brother's going to Vietnam, to US. Sorry. How do you feeling that you're not taking your brothers and sister here? How do you feel like?
I think it will be normal because we will come back in Vietnam, and we will come prepare to bring them to come to US with my family. Yeah. So I
And
think it will be okay. Yeah.
How did you feel when you met your grandfather for the first time?
I don't know how to explain that feeling then, but it's very good. It's amazing.
And like I talked to your brother before about when he go to school, he looked different than other Vietnamese. He was taller. And how do you feel like in school? Do you look different than anybody else?
No.
Nobody told you look like not Vietnamese, or
Yeah. So
you're taller than everybody, or so. Okay, I don't really have any more questions, but I'm really happy you took the time, and I wish you the good luck and the best too.
yeah, thank you.